Alright, gang, let's see here. So, I think that the place that we're going to go to next is the floating graveyard. There's quite a few places around here that we can explore at this point that, well, we just didn't our first time around. We generally just weren't strong enough to do a lot of stuff that we're capable of doing now. Like, we can go in here again. This is the library. We have technically been here before, but there's a location up here that we weren't able to view before. And here we go. Got a nice little badge. Crisis Boost. Alright, let's see here. Here it is. Attack plus 25% when HP is below 20%. So, I guess that can be helpful, but, that kind of requires you to be below 20% health. Yeah, let's see here. And if we try to go in... Yep, we are not allowed to go to the library. The public funding for this place is terrible, apparently. Alright. But, hey, yeah, the floating graveyard happens to have a lot of stuff above it, which we just haven't checked out yet. So, let's go around here and see what's up. Got a mana up right off the bat. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, as you can see, going here without, like, the double jump and the wall jump and stuff just is not an optimal way of doing things whatsoever. But, yeah, around here we have these little things always look like dog ghosts to me, for some reason. I don't know why. Certainly ghostly of some nature, that's for sure. Having the air dash, well, I was about to say it's good here, but it's actually required for that thing up there. That said, I think I'm just gonna have to cut back to being up there again. Alright, let's try this jump again. Nope, okay, failed it again. Alright, third time's the charm. There we go. Yeah, I have to do the dash before the double jump. And here we have Health Wager. It's pretty much the opposite of Mana Wager. Yeah, let's see, you get extra health for, you get extra MP for less health, as opposed to getting more health for less MP. However, one of these is more extreme than the other, so even if you equip both of them, it looks like it'll just act as a weakened version of Mana Wager anyway, so don't equip both of them. That's basically pointless. Also, we can just equip a few more of these here, I guess. There we go. Yay, we have stuff. Oh. Well, I'll meet you back up there again. Alright, here we are. So, let's see what's over further to the left. Lots of fairies. We can just sort of air dash through them all, though, so that's helpful. And, oh boy, survival! This is a very powerful badge. Endure a fatal hit if HP is above 1 point. So basically, you won't die until you're at your last hit point. We're actually going to equip that right now. So we need to free up 9 different points here. There we go. Aw, yeah. So I'm definitely going to be using that for the rest of the game. Because, yeah, basically it gives you one last chance at survival. And if you have some sort of healing capabilities, which you will often have, it can basically let you survive for much longer than you normally would. Alright. But we're not done in this general area. We have more to go see. Just past the floating graveyard itself. I'm sure that most people will remember that there was a town off in this general direction. And there is, in fact, still one of those over here. We're finally going to be exploring this place a little bit more. And I'm just air dashing all the time. Because, man, I love to air dash. It's good. Alright, let's see here. Where am I? Yes, I'm there. I guess I could have just looked at the map down at the bottom. Now we don't have to use some crazy magical scenario to get over this way. And pretty sure there's something over here. Oh, I just walked through the wall. Of course. Oh, and that's not a real floor. This is a bizarre thing to get. There we go. I know there's something here, I just don't remember how to collect it. Oh, there it is! There we go, that's weird. Anyway. So yeah, there was that little collectible right there, but there's also even still more that we never got to see. Mainly because we didn't go up this way, because at the time, we couldn't really go up this way. Did not have the capabilities for such a scenario. So there's that collectible up there. And that's kind of important. Let's talk to some of these people. Incredible. What did you have to say over here? Can I... There we go. Wow, incredible. And yeah, well, now we have our warp point to Sky Island Town. Finally. Oh, and got pack up. There we go. Yeah, just bomb any 90-degree angles you can see. Interesting. Maybe that's where all the cat girls come from. Or, no, Rabi Ribi Island doesn't have any bunny girls, normally. But it does have plenty of cat girls on it. Maybe that means that the cat island has a lot of bunny girls on it, but no cat girls. Interesting. Well, okay, I suppose it does have a lot of girls wearing bunny ears, but no natural bunny girls. Okay, so pure love. Let's see here. That item is alright. In boss battles, take almost no collision damage from female enemies. There are a few gender-neutral enemies, like, say, the Rainbow Crystal if you fight along the game. But, of course, most of the bosses that you fight are women. Whoa, okay. And yet another badge! We're just getting all the badges today. Jeez. Alright, what's this badge? Top form. Resist speed down, attack down, and defense down, and numb effects. That's going to be pretty important later on. But we won't be wearing it quite yet because we just don't have any badge points to work with right now. But with that, it would seem that that is all. Of course, these buildings always popping in out of nowhere. So I'm going to heal myself real quick at that save point down there. And then I'll be going back up again. Okay, so it's time for us to finally fight a boss that's been a long time coming. It's Lilith. Now that is not appropriate. And that's extra not appropriate. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to kick some butt. Yes, it's true, a succubus, the ultimate enemy of the asexual. And indeed, Lilith is easily the hardest regular boss in the game. Obviously, we haven't reached the end game yet, and in that regard, there will be a few harder bosses yet to come. But ultimately, you really don't get tougher than this gal. It's the reason why I've been saving her for so long. So that we, be fighting her in top form. Ah, hamsters. Yeah, a lot of her attacks are very floaty and zigzaggy, and generally just very difficult to dodge. I remember my first time fighting her was really whenever I started getting into the more intense mechanics of the game. Because, before her, I was pretty much just running around and hitting people with the hammer, and that was basically it. That's all I really did. But this is where I really started to learn about the combos that you could do, and the magic, and how you can use magic. Oh dear, this attack! Oh, jeez, I got hit by it. So if you get hit by this attack, it'll freeze you, and then she walks up to you and does 3 different hits that, does massive amounts of damage. It's the only consistent damage attack in the entire, one of the few consistent damage attacks in the game. If you've gotten no health upgrades, you will not survive that. Because, it doesn't damage scale. Oh, hamsters. Alright. Oh yeah, this attack is pretty interesting. It's crossbar explosions. Ah yeah, get that whole combo in there. Okay. Let's get this. Alright, yeah, that was a good one. Oh dear. So now it's time for her to use her super move. Let's get this going. Oh dear, I got slowed down. Oh dear, I'm getting wrecked. I never fought a version of Lilith this difficult before. Here, let's get some health recovery going on. Oh dear, got barely any damage in there. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of lightning. Oh. I don't even remember this move. Nope, can't dodge that. Okay, there we go. Right. I thought I dodged that, jeez. Oh my gosh, I am just barely staying out of death. Ah! Alright, gang, here we are. We're back at this part of the battle again. And, I'm actually doing quite a bit better this time. And I actually won! Yay! So yeah, that was only my second attempt. Nice! Yeah, Lilith is kind of terrible. By kind of terrible, I mean actually quite terrible. Alright, we better save here. Because it's time for this game to truly indulge in its Toho roots. It's the other fairies. Here we go! This was kind of awkward because the first time I did this, I didn't actually have the air dash. So, this just looked really awkward. Alright, gang. So for this, I'm actually going to be using the purple magic for the first time, pretty much. It's got a lot of spread on it. So it's really good at fighting these things. Although actually, the yellow magic would probably do an even better job of it. Whoa! Hamsters! Right, I forgot how some of the fairies can be a little bit ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Of course, this is only the fairies that we're dealing with right now. This isn't even Lilith herself yet. And you can't really attack backwards that effectively, so the fairies that come out from behind, pretty bad news. Hamsters. There's just so many fairies. They're all being inappropriate. Though not as inappropriate as Lilith. It's pretty hard to be as inappropriate as her. Still more! Yeah, I mean, there is the character Cream as well, who is a rabbit that flies with her ears. Alright, gee whiz, it's the ending of Kirby's Adventure all over again. We had to do some sort of crazy Danmaku battle all of a sudden, and we got a time limit. This is pretty much the only time that I ever really used the purple magic to its fullest effect, because, well, you're not going to be hitting her with any melee attacks, and that's typically the downside of the purple magic, is that purple attacks will cause a slowdown effect near whenever they hit, and, yeah, that's not good if you're trying to hit someone physically, which is where most of your damage typically comes from. So, yeah, purple magic, not a bad idea in this particular battle. Oh. It's also got, like, a really huge hitbox, so, you don't need to worry all that much about, trying to aim and such at her. There's also the fact that your fairy buddies will also be doing, like, constant homing shots on her anyway. Oh. And we got her. Yep, she sure is a person.